Do you ever wonder why your indoor plants suddenly start showing sign of problem or face issues like wilting, yellowing leaves, or even root rot? Well, you're not alone. Welcome to Houseplants Love. Today, we're diving into the world of common houseplant problems. Today, we've got you covered with troubleshooting tips and solutions to keep your indoor garden thriving. Let's get started. First on the list is root rot, a common issue that can cause serious damage if left unchecked. It's identifiable by a blackened roots, discolored leaves, or a plant that's wilting despite regular watering. To treat root rot, rinse off the affected roots, trim away the damaged sections, and repot the plant in fresh, well-draining soil. To prevent this problem, ensure your pot has sufficient drainage holes and avoid overwatering. Regularly inspect the roots to catch any early signs of rot. Next, we'll tackle overwatering. If your plant's leaves are turning yellow and falling off, brown spots, or if there's a moldy smell coming from the pot, you might be giving your plant too much H2O. To remedy this, first check the soil and roots. Remember, it's better to slightly underwater than overwater. If they're constantly wet, you might need to repot your plant in well-draining soil and adjust your watering frequency. Now, let's shed some light on insufficient sunlight exposure. If your plant's leaves are smaller than usual, or if the plant is growing towards the light, it may not be getting enough sun. Insufficient light can lead to yellow leaves and stunted growth. Increase light exposure by moving the plant closer to a window, rotating it regularly, or even using a grow light if necessary. Moving on to nutrient deficiencies. If your plant's leaves are discolored or if the plant's growth is stunted, it might be lacking essential nutrients. To correct this, use a balanced fertilizer. There are many commercial options available, or you can opt for organic alternatives like which I explain in another video. When you give fertilizer, as always, ensure your plant is getting enough water and sunlight. Feeling a bit dry? Your plants might be too. Low humidity can cause brown leaf tips or curling leaves. To increase humidity, avoid placing your plant near heat sources and increase humidity for plants, which I explain in previous video. Temperature fluctuations can also stress out your plants, causing them to drop leaves. Minimize these fluctuations by choosing a stable location for your plant and adjusting your home's thermostat to mimic natural nighttime temperatures. Insects and diseases can also plague houseplants. Look out for common pests like aphids and spider mites and use treatment options which is shown in previous video. Brown leaf tips can be a sign of inconsistent watering or excess salt. To address this, check the soil's moisture before watering and consider using distilled water if you have hard tap water. Flushing the soil periodically can also help manage excess salt. And that's a wrap. We've covered several common issues of houseplants. If you feel more comment below, we will try to cover them in another video. Remember, the key to a healthy houseplant is a balance of the right light, water, nutrients, and care. If you like the video, please subscribe our channel Houseplants Love and like and share with your plant lover friends. Until next time, happy planting!